my team here. So you have TJ, so I'm going to leave you guys to it. I want to know.
Hold on, I'm having trouble hearing you.
You can turn my phone.
Plug in the speaker.
What's up, TJ?
All right, say something. All right. All right, say something.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't think TJ, well, go ahead. You start, Mr. Gorman. How can we get these two guys to work together on that poster thing?
Can we call Mr. Gorman?
Yeah, you want to add them to the.
So we added TJ to our we have a Google slide presentation that we have our poster on. I think we did share that with TJ, so he should have access to that. I can check again to make sure that we.
Yeah, I'm on it right now. Yeah, I have it open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So TJ, I'll also share the instruction doc with you, so you can also look at that if you want to add information.
All right, yeah, that works.
Would you tell us again what this is all about, the big picture, about why you're using the poster, etc.?
Rachel?
So we're using the poster template because around mid-January at Nipmuc, we're going to be doing a symposium where we will be presenting to the whole school what our project is. So Mr. Gorman would like a visual representation, which is the poster that we can show to the school.
Awesome. So you're doing this symposium to your high school?
Yes, and the public if they choose to come.
Cool. What day of the week is it?
It's a Thursday. I think it's January 23rd.
Thursday. Okay. Do you know what time of day?
It will be happening all day. It's an all-day thing.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
If we can work out the logistics, if PJ has my class, would it be possible for him to like dial it in, maybe through one of your cell phones or something, just to say hello to people or whatever?
Yeah, we were planning on doing that, having TJ set up on like a device that would have a streaming part on it so we could show him while we're presenting.
All right, cool. So what else needs to be done here to get you guys on the same page?
Okay, like probably 8 to 1-ish.
Okay, so for the timing of the symposium, we're looking at around 8 to 1. That's our time that we're looking at.
Okay, what's the date? In January what?
23rd.
Okay, 8 to 1. All right, I'll check our schedule and see if we meet that day.
Are you sure?
All right, now as far as working together, tell me what you guys are going to be doing together on the poster, etc.
So TJ, I just shared the Google Doc with you too that has the information on the poster. So we've already started a good amount of the poster. So we talked about the problem statement, our background information, and some possible solutions and stuff like that. So feel free to add any information. We're doing the same thing like over break and then after break. We're just going to be working on our poster as well. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of like fixing it up and like getting it to look nice and pretty.
Okay, so you have access?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have other ways of contacting these people? You have email or whatever?
Yeah, I have the school email. Are we allowed to use like Zoom on our laptops or no?
I don't know if you're allowed, but try it. If the tech works, good. If it doesn't, I'll ask if we can make it work, and they'll say yes or no.
All right.
If the tech works, use it. You know? I mean, they'll block it if it's not allowed.
Okay.
So, yeah, why don't you set up a trial run with Zoom and see if you guys can do it.
All right.
Okay. All right. What do you need from me?
As of right now, I think we're on a pretty good track of, like, I think we're on the right path where we should be right now, working on our poster. And then once that's all set in January, it's just going to be more working on more research. And we're still trying to get in contact with that professor from WPI.
Right.
So if you can get in
Okay.
contact with him, it's going to be hard to do it over breaks, obviously, since colleges have an extended holiday break. But we should be able to
Right.
get him after this holiday break goes by. So if we can get him, we can try getting on another Zoom call to talk with him more about his aspect of what he has to say about our project.
Fantastic. Hey, did you guys see the launch today?
We did not know. Any of you guys see the launch today?
No.
Ask Mr. Gorman about the launch. He has the link. It was the Boeing CST-100 capsule, their first test launch. My son Brian actually worked on that capsule.
Ooh, that's cool. It's interesting.
Yeah, thank you. Had something else to say. What else? Oh yeah, are you enrolled in the CAP course?
No.
Okay. There is also a symposium at the college, and if I can convince TJ to be part of that, maybe we can present there too.
I don't think I have enough time because I have a job.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we can get Sarah in your place. Okay. You guys got my email. If you need anything, reach out to me and have a good break. TJ, do you need anything else?
I pretty much have everything I need except do you guys have like a separate Google Doc for like the main slide that you had, just like explaining everything about the project, like any notes?
Are you talking about the initial PowerPoint that we sent or the poster that we're working on?
The original PowerPoint, unless it's like all in that one document.
I think it's all information in that slide, right?
Put it on.
Yeah, I think everything that we have is into that slide. Slideshow.
Okay.
I'll look again just to make sure, but if I'm not wrong, I think that's all the information that we have.
TJ, do you have research information stored in the pool assignment or anywhere else?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, let's find some way that we can share that. Maybe we can use my Google Drive.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. When does your class end, guys?
8:04 today.
8:04. Okay. All right. So are we done, TJ?
I have everything I need.
Okay, great. Before we hang up, I do have my other engineering class here. Does any of your current class need to connect with these guys? Yes,
Let's ask.
yes, Mr. Gorman. You're good.
7:51.
7. My watch is 7:52. Okay, so that should get you in class, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know where you're going. You're going to.
Miss Antlers, I think it's on top.
Okay, apologize for me. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you put my laptop, though? Oh, I see it.
Okay.
No. All right. Okay, how did it go?
Well, TJ, what do you think?
Oh, good.
He said good.
Oh, good.
Man, a few words. Okay. Well, I have my other class. I think it went well. It's hard for me to pay attention to what they're doing and the technology at the same time, but it sounded like they interfaced really well. And they've got a plan, which is to work on the shared PowerPoint, Google Slides,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Oh, good.
And then also I asked him if it's technologically possible to dial in TJ during the symposium. You know, I'll leave that up to you, but
Absolutely. We can set up an iPad with him on there.
Great. Now we'll check the schedule and make sure he's available. Hopefully we have class that day and it overlaps time-wise. So
Yeah.
okay.
I'll send you
and
the details. When we figure out the exact times, I'll send you the details, or, you know, whenever he can make it, that's fine with us. But generally it's like somewhere between 8 and 1.
All right. Yeah, that'll work out good. We meet between like 12:30 and 2, so there's an overlap there if we have class. And you'll share the video of this conference with me, please?
Yep, we'll
All
do.
right. Okay. And and I also talked about them sharing data. So they're going to figure out some way to share any references they have, citations, articles, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to let TJ run to his class because I stole him from photography.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And also, I have my first period class here, so I have other research. Is there any overlap between, let's see, we have spacesuit design and psychological isolation,
No.
construction, habitat, wormhole generation. They're figuring out how to use wormholes to block radiation and communication and travel. The only problem is they might suck up the galaxy, but we're not worried about that yet.
Little consequences. We can figure that out.
And I have another group here studying the effects of music. So they feel like astronauts in isolation are likely, after a couple months, they kill each other or whatever. So they think playing the right kind of music will keep them sane, right, Devin? And he's working on that. He's collecting data. Does any of your group want to interface with these guys? And if not, that's okay too. We'll find other.
Yeah, I don't. They said no. They're all set. They're just working today. They're not.
Right.
Some are in, some are out. So.
Yeah,
It's a half day here, so it's a little funny.
Yeah, a half day for me means I only work 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, James, have a good break.
See you. You too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, Mr. Gorman.
See you in 2020, if not before.
Hey, thanks for watching the launch with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was just disappointed. I thought they were gonna do more. Like SpaceX would show like when they separate and that, but
yeah,
just didn't. So
well,
it's okay.
It's okay. I got to see the actual launch itself, so that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about 10 years ago. My son was sitting at our computer, and he says to me, "Dad, who are the people that put rockets in space?" And that's when it all started.
Now he's put one in space, which is pretty cool.
Now, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Have a great
Enjoy.
day. See you.